This fruit is loved and consumed by almost all South Americans, yet it is one of the lesser known fruit throughout the world. They are so popular in South America that you can often find the trees planted on some sidewalks of Brazilian towns, and most homeowners will have them planted in their dooryard or backyard. They are colorful and attractive, very delicious, has a lot of essential nutrients that are required in a daily diet, and they are believed to have played a vital role in folklore medicine in earlier years in the Amazon basin. Yes, it is Abiu, an exotic fruit that was introduced and now growing in Jamaica since the late 1990s, mainly by some members of the Exotic Fruit Tree Growers Association and a few other individuals. Exotic fruits are varieties that are only commonly found or grown by just a few members of a population in a particular region or country. Abiu are described as delicious fruits having a sweet caramel-like flavor with a smooth custard-like texture by most people who have tasted them. Abiu is a member of the star apple family, having the botanical name Puteria caimata. This video is a brief introduction to the fruit. Hello everyone, I am Raymond from Best Fruits in Jamaica. I urge you to watch this video to the end when I will give 3 possible reasons why this nutritious and delicious fruit is hardly known in Jamaica and most countries. Also, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel so that you will not miss interesting videos like this whenever they are posted. The Abiu fruit, Puteria caimata, is a tropical fruit native to the Amazon region of South America. It was first introduced into the United States in 1914. Since then, among the countries they are now grown are Australia, Taiwan, Philippines, Indonesia, Jamaica, Venezuela, Trinidad and Tobago, and most countries within the Amazon region. It is often called different names in some of the countries where they are grown, such as Temare in Venezuela, Caimito in Colombia, Luma and Cajay in Ecuador, Abiero and Caimito in Brazil, Yellow Zapote and Yellow Star Apple in Trinidad and Tobago. In most South American countries, example Brazil, most homeowners will have these fruits planted near their homes, where they are referred to as dooryard trees or backyard plants. However, the fruits are not usually found growing in any significant commercial quantities except in Australia and Taiwan, where they are grown on small commercial scales. Notwithstanding, small commercial orchards are occasionally found in northern Peru, Ecuador, Brazil, Colombia, and Venezuela. The Abiu habitats are nearly all tropical, as the trees grow best in warm tropical climates that get well-distributed rainfall for most of the year, with some trees giving at least 2 crops per year. Depending on the environment in which they are being grown, you could get extended crops in some areas. For example, in Jamaica, if the rainfall during the bearing season is excellent and it is accompanied by a good nutritional program, you could sometimes get trees fruiting continuously, such as the trees reflowering even before the current crop is finished. Optimum growth temperatures range from 68 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 to 35 degrees Celsius. Abiu trees are sensitive to cool non-freezing temperatures and windy conditions and grow best in warm, wind-protected areas. Trees may also grow well in warm, humid subtropical areas if they are protected from constant winds and freezing temperatures. Young trees may be killed at temperatures below 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius, and mature trees at 29 to 31 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 0.5 to 1.6 degrees Celsius. The tree grows to an average height of 33 feet or 10 meters, having fruit round to oval in shape, with some fruits having a nipple at the apex or stigma end. Trees usually bear fruits having either a round apex, a small nipple, or a long nipple. However, it is not unusual to find a tree with fruits having two types of nipples. Mature Abiu trees growing in ideal conditions can produce up to 400 pounds or 181 kilograms of fruits each year, as most trees usually give at least two crops per year. Abiu fruit varies in form, size, and quality. Some cultivars have a soft flesh, while in others it may be very firm. Fruit sizes are quite variable, ranging from a weight of 3 ounces to 1.3 pounds or 85 to 590 grams, depending on cultivars that are being grown. In Jamaica, consumers will buy the smaller varieties and cultivars only if the larger ones are not available, as most consumers prefer medium to large fruits, especially those having only 1 to 3 seeds. Some varieties can have a bland taste, while most will have a very nice smooth flavor. A few varieties and cultivars may have a thick gummy nature, resembling that of some star apple varieties or cultivars. However, in Jamaica, most cultivars and varieties tend to be less gummy than the regular available star apples. Unripe fruits are green and contain a gummy and palatable latex that hardens upon exposure to air. Fruits normally start to ripe within 100 to 130 days after flowering. Ripening for most cultivars usually start at the distal bottom or side and gradually moves to the stem area. It is a general practice for some fruit buyers to check the ripeness of most common fruits by squeezing the skin with their fingers to determine the measure of softness, which is used as an indicator to estimate the degree of ripeness. This should never be done with Abiu, since when that is done, the fruit could immediately start to deteriorate within the squeezed area, both on the skin and inside the pulp, and within a few hours, the flesh or pulp could change from translucent to a light to dark brown color. Changes on the outside of the skin may be slow with some cultivars. Even though it is suggested that mature fruits will continue to ripe when picked, it is not a recommended practice in Jamaica, as deterioration of the pulp or flesh of some cultivars because of extremely high temperatures sometimes begin almost immediately after picking. Hence, most fruits do not usually get enough time to ripe properly. Therefore, for Jamaican type conditions, only fully ripe fruits are recommended for harvesting, especially during the warmer months of the year. Fully ripe fruits are recognized when the area around the stem of the fruit turns yellow, as that is the last part of the fruit to ripe. This measure therefore indicates when a fruit is best for picking. The skin of the ripe fruit range from pale yellow to a bright yellow color, having a leathery texture and residual latex. However, fruits with a dark golden color are overripe. The harvesting have to be well organized to ensure that all fruits are carefully picked and stored to avoid bruises, squeezing, and direct sunlight and heat exposure, as any of these could immediately lead to rapid deterioration of the fruit quality immediately after picking. In Jamaica, farmers usually try to achieve harvesting, transporting, and delivery of fruits to sellers within 2 days, bearing in mind that without post-harvest cooling and refrigeration, the shelf life of the fruit may be as short as 5 days after harvesting. Abiu is very perishable, and the quality or tenderness at handling often determine the quality of the fruits that reach the consumers, whom are more interested in buying these fruits when they are harvested on the same day or not more than 3 days after harvesting, in the absence of a post-harvest cooling system. Sometimes during the warmer months, the shelf life from picking to when they begin to deteriorate can be shorter than 5 days in Jamaica, while the reverse is true for the cooler months. Therefore, for this fruit, marketing system has to be well organized, such as having pre-ordering arrangements accompanied with a prompt system of delivery or collection. The shelf life of the fruit under natural atmospheric conditions is short. However, if it undergoes any post-harvest cooling immediately after reaping, along with cold storage, the shelf life can be extended for a few days. Increasing the shelf life by cold storage have been found to increase the rate of browning in the skin of some cultivar. However, this does not seem to affect the quality of the pulp inside. The fruit can be opened by either using your fingers or using a knife to cut it either longitudinal or in cross section like an orange or in small peg-like pieces. Extremely small cultivars usually have only one seed. However, regular sized cultivars normally have 1 to 5 seeds. The seeds are extremely large in relation to the fruit size and are not edible. A small spoon is recommended to be used to remove the white flesh or pulp, or it could also be squeezed by the fingers directly into the mouth. The inside or pulp of the fruit is translucent and white. Some may be creamy and also have a jelly-like texture with a taste resembling caramel custard. The fruit is often eaten fresh, but it can also be used in simple desserts such as ice cream and cheesecake, and also used to make milkshakes and sorbet. It is suggested that the plants in the earlier years were widely used in folklore medicine in the Amazon basin to treat conditions relating to respiratory diseases such as coughs, colds, and bronchitis, in addition to being used for fever and diarrhea, and also as a deworming laxative and anti-inflammatory agent. Abiu fruit is considered a significant source of calcium, phosphorus, vitamin A, and vitamin C. It is also believed to be a good source of vitamin B3 or niacin, as 100 grams of Abiu fruit is believed to contain about 34% of the daily recommended dietary allowance for niacin. Possible reasons why the fruits are not grown on a larger commercial scale are: 1. More research are needed, especially in the area of post-harvest technology. 2. Conditions that suits cultivation of this fruit is very limited as it grows best in tropical conditions that have a good rainfall pattern. However, the majority of cultivated lands in most tropical countries usually have an extended dry period or drought. 3. Fruits have 1 to 5 seeds. The seeds are extremely large and are not edible, thus could contribute significantly to the non-edible portion of the fruit weight, especially for the smaller varieties or cultivars. Please let me know if you have tasted this fruit before, and if so, please share your opinion of it with other viewers. Also, if you can think of any way to extend the shelf life of this wonderful fruit, please share them with the rest of the world in the comment section below. I hope that you have enjoyed watching this video just like how I've enjoyed presenting it to you. If you like it, please remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and please remember to like and share the video with your friends. Before I go, I will urgently remind you that the consequences of climate change are rapidly affecting our survival here on Earth. If we do not slow them down, we will continue to get greater disasters in the future. Please do whatever you can to reduce them. She did. By planting this tree, you might be able to do much better than that. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Please take care of yourself and others, but most of all, our planet, Earth. It is the only habitable place we know.